Test, checking in prior to the game. We got Highland in their road blacks with orange trim, Arapahoe in their white. All right, puck drop is one back to Arapahoe, controls the puck. Sent forward, looks like Luca Bates on it. Good stick by Tam, who's able to, and Colton Venman picks it up, getting it deep into the zone around behind the back of the net. Coming back the other way, Arapahoe dangles and has a shot and scores in the first minute of the game. So Blake Yates is going to step out with Grayson Martin and Alex Skolnick with, looks like Gage Perkins is out there with Colt Williams. Puck is sent deep by Arapahoe. Held there in the corner. Bumped off. Gage Perkins has the puck. He's coming up the sidewall. Turned over there, sent deep again by Grayson. Chips it up and out. It's coming down, regathered by Arapahoe. Blake Yates is in pursuit. To toe drag, Skolnick with the steal. Almost gets it on net, but it's a good stick by Arapahoe to try to clear it out. Coming back the other way, it looks like Arapahoe's got some numbers. Swept away by Gage. Grayson Martin gets it, is able to chip it down the ice. Looks like that's going to go all the way down for icing. So line changes come out. It looks like Luca Bates is out there with King and Riley Jeffers, Davenport, and Rousseau on the blue line. Defensive zone face off to Declan's right. One by Luca, or retained by Luca as he comes around behind the net. Passes it up, chipped by Riley, but isn't able to clear the zone. Sent down. Arapahoe has it on half boards. Pass to the middle, deflected. Arapahoe retains possession, sends it just around the net. Davenport's able to squeeze the Arapahoe off the puck, but isn't able to get it out. Tries to hold it on the half board, but it is sent to the middle. That's where Rousseau picks it up, tries to pass it forward to King, but it's retained by Arapahoe, turns it back to the neutral zone. Davenport comes across, cleans it up, sends it back to the neutral zone. Arapahoe carries it in just offsides for a player that was trying to get back out of the zone. Blake Yates back out there with Venman and Tam, who had some pressure on the early going of the first switch. Puck is sent in deep behind the net. Colt Williams is in pursuit. Tied up puck behind the net. Squirts free, but Arapahoe's on it. Arapahoe has it on the half boards, circling around behind the net. Passed up to the point. Blake Yates putting pressure, is able to deflect it. Tam is there first, sends it to mid-ice, but Arapahoe's there to pick it up and send it right back in. Gets deep and around the back of the net again for Arapahoe, who's looking for that centering pass. Comes out, Luca Bates is on it, chips it past the first defender. After it on the second, putting pressure on, turns it over to Colton Venman in his feet, holds it in the zone momentarily before Arapahoe gets it, sends it all the way down past Tam. Looks like Rousseau picks it up, is skating behind the net with the puck. Looking for an opportunity to get up the wall. Gets it there, but is turned over just before the blue line. And looks like Luca Bates cleans it up, sweeps it out of the zone, sends it all the way down for a icing. So go back down to the defensive zone. Highland's able to make some changes. Looks like Bates will be out there with Skolnick and Martin, Davenport and Rousseau on defense, it looks like from here. Face-off is won back by Highland. Davenport or Rousseau sends it around, but it's not going to get out. Need that wing to get up there quick. Pass from D to D for Arapahoe, sends it through, but it's blocked down by Skolnick, who picks up the puck, is able to tries to chip it around, but the good hold by the Arapahoe defenseman sends it back deep. Davenport has it around the other side. Is able to look up, chips it past, but misses the pass and turned over there at the neutral zone. Arapahoe sends it deep again. Highland regroups behind its net. Rousseau reverses course, gets a little bit of space. Still good pressure by Arapahoe to keep it in, and they hold the zone again. Sends it deep. Davenport's going to get there. He's got some pressure. Sweeps it to the corner, looking up, but there's down and around, and that's going to go all the way down for an icing. Defensive zone face-off. Blake Yates is taking it. Colt Williams gets it, chips it up and down the ice. It looks like might check up. No, it'll be another icing. Back down and reset. Yates is out there with Jeffers and King, Colt Williams, and looks like Gage Perkins on defense. Puck is won back to Arapahoe's D. Jeffers is able to knock it back. He's got a little bit of ice here, coming down hard. Good pursuit. Flips it across the crease, across the face of the net. Goes wide. Held in by Colt Williams on the blue line. Cohen King picks it up on the boards. Tries to get a shot off. Good deflection by Arapahoe, who's going to send it around. Gage Perkins is pinching down and holds it in. Alex Tam back for him. Blake plays it to himself off the boards, has it in the corner. Looking for someone in front. Tries to pass it in front. Cohen King picks it up. Can't. Scramble in front. Can't get it onto a stick. Good hold there by Colt Williams again. Holds the zone. Gets it out wide to Blake, who isn't able to hold it in. It's puck battles there. Colt Williams gets it. Tries to send it deep. Looks like Tam's going to get there first. Loses it there in the corner, but Gage Perkins is there to pick it up. Blake tries to keep it in the zone. Arapahoe finally clears and breaks it. Gage is chasing him down the wing, is able to force him wide. Pass comes across in front of the net, but nobody there for Arapahoe. Pass to the middle, gets picked off by Gage Perkins, kicks it up to Blake, who sends it all the way down for an icing call, and it gives Highland a chance to change lines. So Bates is taking the draw. Luca has, looks like Venman and Tam with him. Davenport and Rousseau on D. Puck is won back by Arapahoe, or Jags. Venman gets it, but can't get it out of the zone. Sent behind. Rousseau picks it up behind the net. Intercepted there, and then sent back around to the corner. Davenport giving chase. Sent deep again by Arapahoe around. Rousseau sends it right back where it came from. To the point. Arapahoe has it at the point. Pass is intercepted by Luca Bates. Luca looks up. He's got Tam. Puck just skips off of Tam's stick. And he's interfered with a little bit there, but good back check by Arapahoe. They're coming back the other way, and they have numbers. Good interception by Rousseau momentarily. Davenport intercepts it, sends it up the boards to Venman. Venman goes up to Tam. Tam loses it in the ref's skates. Venman's trying to keep it deep. Tam tries to backhand it deep, but it's held by Arapahoe, who's able to almost clear. Rousseau holds it in. Tam's going to get it there first, trying to get it deep, but can't get it. Arapahoe's just pressing them. 63 for Arapahoe's coming back. Davenport on the 2-on-1. Oh, the shot goes, hits the post and out. Fortunate bounce there for Highland. Pass comes around the back, up to the point, over the top of the net from the point, and around to the other point. No wing there. Tam's there a little late, breaks it up and sends it down. Pass comes back up to the point, and it's intercepted there by Tam, who sends it out to get a change. Venman's in pursuit to try to buy some time while they get a wholesale line change. Arapahoe's regrouped and back into the zone. Perkins is forcing it wide along the half boards. Davenport gets a stick on a pass to the middle, sends the puck just wide out of Declan's reach. Another shot on goal for Declan. Kick to the corner. Davenport's going to get there first. Throws it up the boards, and it squirts three. Grayson Martin is on his horse. He's got an opportunity. He's going to shoot it. Oh, good save by the goalie. Grayson's still fighting hard with it. Blake Yates gets it, shoots it wide and around the back. Cole Williams coming in a little bit late. Can't hold the zone. Arapahoe breaks back out. Sends it deep and around. Gage Perkins will go retrieve from behind the net. Actually hits the back of the net. Gets tossed there. Turnover again on the blue line from the Jags. Arapahoe holds it in, has it to their point. Shot gets deflected off of Skolnick's skates into the corner. Highland loses the puck to the slot. Arapahoe's shot is deflected. Arapahoe gets it to the slot. Tipped away again. Skolnick is breaking out of the zone, coming up the left-hand side. And he carries in offside. Blake Yates picks it up and carries it in offsides. Skolnick had entered the zone and wasn't able to get back out. So faceoff will be in the neutral zone. Looks like Blake Yates is taking it with Alex Tam and Cohen King. We have Rousseau and Davenport on defense. Jeffers giving chase to the corner. Has it, passes it out front, misses where King was and loses it to Arapahoe. Passes it up the side, up the left side. Davenport giving chase. Retained by Arapahoe in the corner. Davenport pokes it free. He's going to get there. Has some help coming out. They got a 3-on-2 going. Passes it to the middle off of Jeffers. Jeffers can't handle the pass, and it gets stalled on the blue line and goes offsides. Neutral zone face-off. Luca Bates is going to take it with Riley Jefferson and Cohen King. Luca wins it, sends it deep. Arapahoe's D is on it, regathering, trying to gather some speed. Luca giving chase, Riley pinching in the corner. Good pressure by Riley, forces a turnover momentarily. But pass to the middle. Cohen King has it. It's a good hard shot that is deflected up and over the goal. Good first pressure there. Cullen had a great shot on net. The goalie made a blocker save up and over the net. Offensive zone face-off. Blake Yates wins it back. Gage Perkins grabs it, goes D to D to Colt Williams. Colt fires it off of the shin guard for Arapahoe. Gage is able to push it deep. Puck's in the corner here, sent back out. Blake Yates covering for D, is able to pick it up. Whiffs on the pass, loses it. Williams is able to knock it back into the zone, but it just squirts over the line. So it'll be an offsides. 40 seconds and counting down in the first period, 1-0 Arapahoe. However, Highland has really gotten some good pressure of late in trying to force some play back into their offensive zone. Blake Yates is going to take the face-off again. Looks like it's won by Arapahoe, who sends it down. Gage Perkins intercepts, tries to send it deep. It's deflected off of Yates, who sends it deep. Tam is giving chase. Pass behind the net. Venman is going to try to get to the boards and pinches it to the middle. Good redirection by Arapahoe, who holds it in the zone. Looks for the pass over to Tam, but it is intercepted, and that'll end the first period as Perkins goes and retrieves the puck. Much better period energy-wise for the Highland here in the first. Let's see if they can keep the momentum in the second. So 1-0 Arapahoe. Shots are 4-3 in Arapahoe's advantage. We'll have the second period coming up. it to the neutral zone. Pass back into Davenport, who carries it out of the zone. Does a little bit of puck handling as he carries it in. Tries to get the pass, but it is picked up momentarily before coming back. Arapahoe's player loses an edge, has it along the boards at the center ice. Davenport gets the puck and sends it deep and around the boards. Giving chase by, looks like Grayson Martin is giving chase, sends it, forces a reversal, and the puck is passed up front. We got a 2-on-1 brewing against Davenport and Declan. Shot is way wide and outside and will rattle around and out of the zone. Grayson Martin giving chase as Arapahoe reloads. Pass is sent into the middle. Davenport collects, looking up the middle of the ice. Doesn't hit anybody, but it's going to be on net. So the goalie is forced to freeze it and will be an offensive zone faceoff. Line change here as Blake Yates is going to take the draw. He's got Riley Jeffers and it looks like Cohen King with him. Gage Perkins and Colt Williams are on the blue line. Win back to Arapahoe, who circles it behind their net. Good strip by out front. Good hard shot low, but goalie kicks it away. Good pressure there by Blake Yates to force the turnover and get it out front. Puck is sent up and chipped out. It's held up briefly. Jeffers on the back check is able to pick it up. He sends it to the far wall where Blake Yates has the puck and is skating it. Sends it up to Cohen King. Cohen is knocked off the puck by the Arapahoe defenseman. It's a big kid, number 15 in white there. Arapahoe carries it in off the left side. Shot to Declan. Kicks it aside. And the rebound is sent to the corner by Riley Jeffers. Held in again by Arapahoe. Cole Williams to pick it up behind the net. Stripped and sent around. Riley Jeffers is going to lose the puck on the turnover to a hard-checking Arapahoe. Tries to chip it out. A good blue line hold again, but Jeffers is still working hard to get that out of the zone. Perkins tries to do the same thing. Cole Williams steps up, deflects the shot. Pass to the middle. Intercepted by Cohen King. Turned around in the slot. Shot goes off of Cohen King and gets around. Puck is frozen there, and Declan will freeze it for a face-off. Get a new set. Some sustained pressure there by Arapahoe. Highland is keeping their wings a little bit higher to get that puck out of the zone. A little confusion on the face-off dot here. So we got a wholesale changes. Tam and Venman out there with Bates. Venman's able to pick it up and get around the first player. He's got a little bit of speed coming through. Loses the puck in his skates, trying to chip it into the zone. He's able to get it a little bit deeper. Tam's forcing it to send it around. It rattles around the boards. Held in by Rousseau, who sends it deep again. Turned around and thrown on net from the half boards. Good play there by, it looks like that might have been Tam or Cohen King who got the turnaround shot on net. So shots are 5-5. We're 10 minutes left in the second period, 1-0 Arapahoe. Offensive zone face-off to the left side. Luca gets tied up. Tam picks it up, gets a shot over the top of the goal. Good look there. Venman's going to be on it first. Sends it up to the point. Davenport loses it there, gets chipped around. We got a 3-on-1 coming back for Arapahoe. The shot is good defense there. Puck goes through the crease, and I don't know how it was missed, but the deflection is missed. Rousseau cleans it up, tries to get it out, but it's held in by Arapahoe. Kick to the corner behind the net. Rousseau is on the wing, squeezes him off on the half wall, kicks to the middle, but again, good hard checking there. Declan comes forward and smothers that puck. And there'll be a whistle here, so both teams will reset. Blake Yates on the draw. It's tipped and one to Arapahoe. Tries to step through. Perkins forces it up to the blue line. Shot is deflected to the slot. Blake Yates picks it up there and is moving out of the zone. Grayson Martin picks it up and is carrying it up the right-hand side. Sends it deep before he's pinched off. Looks like Blake and Arapahoe will right behind the net. Blake is able to retain possession, but is squeezed off the puck quickly. Arapahoe coming the other way. Their pass out of the zone is deflected. Cole Williams is able to hold it there, regroups and receives the puck. Arapahoe had it in, just barely offsides, and we get a whistle. So faceoff will be just outside of the defensive zone. Blake Yates takes it, tries to win it forward. Gets up to Grayson. He's squeezed off the puck again by the defense. Kicked over. Perkins has it with a little bit of space. Carries it in off the side. A shot is deflected, goes past the goalie and around the back. Picked up by Arapahoe. Good breakout pass to their wing. He's able to step around Cole Williams. Sends it deep, but Gage Perkins is back and squeezes him off the puck in the corner. Waiting for some help there. Skolnick and Yates are there to help him in the corner. Gets sent around, almost sent out front, but Cole Williams makes sure it doesn't. Wraparound attempt is squeezed off by looks like the whistle is going to be a penalty on Skolnick for hooking, so the Jags will be short a man. So a penalty kill for the Jags. Luca Bates is out there with King, Rousseau, and Davenport on the blue line. Faceoff is tried to run forward and clear out of the zone, but held in by Arapahoe. Shot comes from deep. Gets through Declan, but squeezes just wide. Rousseau is able to, or Blake is able to try intercept the puck, but can't clear it. Pass comes through. Davenport hand fighting, is able to get it up and out, but not out of the zone. Sent deep and around the boards. Rousseau has it behind the net. Puck is in front. Declan is able to squeeze it out. Couple good looks there on Arapahoe's power play. The Jaguars scramble a little bit, but Declan cleans it up and saves it. Bates on the face-off in the defensive zone. Won by Arapahoe, has it in the slot. Looking for a pass. King, get up! Cohen blocks the shot, and it's sent to the corner. Two Jags chase. Rousseau is fighting hard to try to clear the zone. Even blocks a shot from the point. Still up top, working hard, trying to get it through. Davenport blocks with this and is trying to clear the zone as well. It's got pressure on they can't dig out the puck. Rousseau is able to get it out and send it all the way down. That'll be an icing because USA hockey rules don't allow them to ice on a penalty kill for some unknown reason. So we'll come down and reset. Face-off is won by Tam, but it's directed back, and Declan cleans it up with the glove save. Tam is on the face-off here. Perkins is able to tie it up, wins it back. Perkins is going to be first on the puck. Carries it behind the net. Tries to reverse course. Holding it there. Getting pushed off the puck and killing some time. Great job by Perkins to hold it there. Attempt to wrap around is broken up again. Gage is still on it, doing a great job on the kill here, taking up some time. Riley Jeffers is forcing them back down and around. 21 for Arapahoe has it, looking for his point person up top. Shot doesn't come, passed right back to him. Jeffers is on the person in the corner. Colt Williams comes over to help. Puck is kicked through, gets through Tam. Unfortunate bounce there. And Colt Williams cleans up a rebound on a deflected shot. Gets sent right back up top. Defense, Perkins blocks the shot before it gets through to Declan. Colt Williams tries to get it out, is deflected to the corner. Pass comes up. Jeffers is trying to squeeze it there. Gage Perkins on the half board, keeps it from being sent back down. Clears up and finally out of the zone where Arapahoe is going to regroup. Blake trying to pinch him off. Pass is sent up and out. tipped through. Colt Williams cleans it up, but the puck is up and out of the zone finally, allowing Arapahoe to regroup again. Perkins is able to stall him just momentarily on the blue line, forcing an offsides call. Everybody will reset. We'll get some line changes, and it'll be just outside of the defensive zone in the neutral zone. Looks like Luca Bates is going to take the draw. Davenport and Rousseau on defense. Skolnick and Grayson Martin on offense. It's one deep to Davenport. Got caught in his skates and sent up and out of the zone again. Regrouped by Arapahoe, coming in defense on the side. Hard shot, low glove save by Declan, who holds on to it. And we'll get a reset just to Declan's left. Face-off is one to Arapahoe, who tries to go D to D. Unfortunately, it's grabbed by Luca Bates, but he tries to chip it up and off the wall, goes all the way down for an icing. Arapahoe wins the faceoff, sends it deep, and retained in. Intercepted pass to the middle. Davenport plays it back to the corner, up and around, and then back to the far corner here. Arapahoe makes a great play to get to the net front. Good save again by Declan. Can't clear the zone. It's held in again by Arapahoe. Shot goes to Declan's blocker side wide. Giving chase. Oh, almost lost there. Opportunity for Grayson to pick it up. Davenport looking to squeeze off the puck. Comes around Rousseau. Pass to the center, but it goes wide. Skolnick gets in and sending it up top, right to an awaiting Arapahoe defender. Shot is blocked by Rousseau. Skolnick is trying to clear it up the zone. Will be able to get it out. Goes to stick handle away, loses it back, and Arapahoe is right back in. Davenport turns around. Great movement and save by Declan. Declan certainly pulling his weight here as he's trying to keep the Jags in it. Puck is sent all the way down. Icing waved off. Skolnick is giving chase. Arapahoe is going to get there first. Grayson trying to help squeeze him off. They lose track of the defender. It's turned over. Coming back the other way. Coming in on Davenport and Declan. Shot is shouldered out. Goes over his shoulder and lands down. They can't dig it out before it falls into the net. 20 seconds and counting. Blake Yates on the faceoff. Tam flips it up to the boards. Blake's going to get there first. Tries to chip it around. Is able to get there. He's going to have an opportunity. Shot goes off the side of the net behind. It's held in there by Venman, but sent back up and out. 9 seconds left in the period. Tam is back on defense to help. Is able to hold it in the zone. Arapahoe is holding it behind the net and just going to kill the last second as the period ends. there. Gage chips it and sends it to the corner. Trying to squeeze him off the puck there and get it up and out. Jeffers tries to send it to the middle of the ice, where an awaiting Arapahoe defenseman is able to get it. Now, puck is chipped up by Williams. Jeffers takes the puck as he's breaking into the zone, throws it backhand towards the middle, and is held safely by the goalie. Getting some line changes for both teams. It'll be an offensive zone faceoff. Blake Yates is going to take it to the goalie's right. Got Davenport and Rousseau on defense. Skolnick and Martin on offense. Puck one back to Arapahoe. Reconnects and sends it behind his net. Good squeeze there along the wall by Martin. Momentarily holds it. Skolnick gets it. Tries to throw it to the middle. Nobody there. Blake Yates is giving chase. Going to be regrouped by Arapahoe behind. Grayson Martin is coming up to try to pinch. Sent up and out of the zone. Skolnick intercepts it at center ice. Carries it back into his own zone where he almost turns it over. And Grayson picks up the puck. Looks like he's tripped there, but no call. Turned over there back to Arapahoe. Arapahoe carries it in to Declan's left. Held into the zone momentarily, but then is cleared back out while they regroup. Arapahoe goes D to D. However, goes through Skolnick there. Thought it was going to get picked up. They send it deep and around the net. Davenport's going to be there first. He's got one on Arapahoe. Tries to chip it around, but is held there. Fighting him off on the wall. Two Jags there. Arapahoe comes out with it. Arapahoe's looking for an opening pass. Sends it across the ice to a waiting open defenseman on the blue line. Sent it up and out again. Davenport gets it, chips it up to Grayson Martin, who turns it over at the blue line. And again, same thing. Sent back up the boards and turned over at the blue line. Blake on his horse to try to get to that defenseman is able to chip it and sends it up and out. Grayson Martin giving chase. Forces a little bit of a bad pass, chasing it to the corner. Has it in his skates there. Luca Bates is on the ice trying to pursue. Venman and Bates are on it. Luca's to it first. Holds it in. Luca gets the shot. Great shot! Turned over. Great play by Williams. Holds it in the zone. Passed up to Luca Bates, who gets a great shot over the goalie's glove side and in. All right, so 2-1, Arapahoe winning. 11:32 left in the third period. A little bit of momentum there for the Jags, who are skating hard, trying to put some pressure on. Face off one back to Arapahoe's D. Venman's trying to give chase, sends it up and into the zone. Good poke check by Gage, who sends it up to Tam. Tam is coming up the boards with a little bit of speed, holding it, trying to go wide with the puck. Holds it in the corner. Tries to center it. It's deflected out, but Gage is down and pinching. Gage goes back to Tam. Oh, it looks for pass across. This bouncing puck gets through Luca Bates. Had an opportunity there. Venman again sending it through. Deflected by Arapahoe's D. It's going to be up and cleared out. Oh, Gage holds it on a great play. Tam holds it there. Tries to pass it up to Venman, but it's through between his legs. Venman has the puck here, looking for a little bit of momentum. Perkins has it on the blue line, is able to keep it deep. Tam's going to beat the race there for the puck. Out there in the corner, fighting for the puck. Sent up and out. Gage is pinching, but is not able to hold it in. Oh, he loses it behind him. Gage gets it, sends it in, but Tam hasn't cleared the zone, so it'll be offsides. Great pressure there by the Jags. A couple of lines in a row, back-to-back, getting some pressure. Momentum swinging a little bit. So face-off will be in the neutral zone. Blake Yates is taking it. He's got, it looks like, Cohen King and Riley Jeffers out there with him. Rousseau steps up to try to take the puck and is stepped around, leading to a walk-in shot from the top of the circle that Declan handles with glove side, no problem. Face off to Declan's left. Blake Yates tries to win it forward himself, gets sent back. Rousseau tries to get it up and out, eats a shot that comes right back at him from the point. Riley Jeffers is able to wall off the defense, has a little bit of momentum as they're back checking, comes through the blue line. Puck was brought in just barely off sides as they were looking to break. Blake Yates again on the face-off. Tries to win it to Cohen King. Cohen uses his body but is bumped off the puck by Arapahoe. Arapahoe carries it in off of the defensive right side. Sends it around behind the net. Arapahoe will be there first. Sends it back behind the net where looks like Blake picks it up. Tries to chip it past. Held in there on the blue line but to Davenport. Davenport sends it right back and is able to get it up and out of the zone. Riley Jeffers is giving chase to the defenseman trying to escape behind the net. The defenseman reverses. Blake Yates is there to try to impact it. It's chipped up and out and through Davenport, but Rousseau is going to be back to pick up the open puck as it heads down. Sends it around the boards, chipped out, and Riley isn't able to hold on to it as it gets sent. Good deflection by Blake. It still gets through. Regroup by Arapahoe as they come into Declan's left. Passes try to be sent to the middle. Davenport is able to clean up the pass and sends it to the corner, but up and around. Held in by Arapahoe again on the blue line. Shot from the point is through some traffic. Declan's able to see it, get his glove on it, hold on to it. Just over 9 minutes left in the third. 2-1 Arapahoe. Face off in the defensive zone. Luca loses the face off. It goes to Arapahoe's point. Shot deep. Chipped around the back of the net. Colt Williams is there first. Tries to send it up and around the boards. Held in by a pinching Arapahoe. Gage Perkins sweeps it out of an open goal off of the rebound. Great play by Gage Perkins there to keep it a 2-1 game. Arapahoe holding it in the corner. Perkins putting pressure on. Good retention by Arapahoe. Sends it to the point and then right back to him. Sent around the backside of the boards. There's a couple of Arapahoe. Jags are chasing the puck a little bit. Oh, and it's stolen. Here comes Skolnick. Skolnick has it on the boards. Good back check and deflection there by Arapahoe. All right, so it comes up and out. So it'll be an offensive zone face-off. Blake Yates is going to be on the draw. He's got Tam and Venman who've been putting some good pressure on lately in the third period. So hopefully they can continue it. Blake wins the face-off to Tam. Tam throws it there. Rebound opportunity for Venman. He can't hang on to it as it was rolling past him. Good pressure there. Cole Williams tries to hold it in. Everybody's out of the zone. It gets sent back deep. Sending it around. Blake Yates is going to get given chase with the Arapahoe D-man. He's able to hold it there. Circles it back around. Retaining possession. Good pass to Gage Perkins. Gage has a chance. Good deflection. A good defensive play by Arapahoe there. Arapahoe's looking to clear the zone. They're able to just chip it up and out. Gage Perkins back to retain possession. Looking for some momentum as he comes back. Coming in off of the offensive left side. Tries to go right to the net front. It's chipped away from him at the last second. Coming back the other way. Tam is back with Colt Williams. Gage Perkins is on his horse to try to get back in time, and it looks like Arapahoe brought it in just off sides. Face off in the neutral zone just outside of the defensive zone. One back by Arapahoe. Arapahoe sends it deep. It's going to be on net. Davenport's trying to get there first, but Declan does the smart thing and covers it as Arapahoe was right on the doorstep as well. Luca Bates on the defensive zone faceoff, wins it, bounces off right back to him. He's got a little bit of an opportunity there. Walled off by the defenseman. Held it. It's out of the zone and comes right back in with Riley Jeffers offsides, who is pursuing the defenseman. So going to be just outside of the offensive zone, and we'll reset and do the face-off again. Face-off won by Luca. Riley Jeffers has it. It's trying to carry it into the zone. Turns it over back to Arapahoe the other way. It's going to be a 3-on-1, 2-on-1. Davenport takes the pass away. Good strip there by King. Passes it up. Riley Jeffers has an opportunity. Riley Jeffers is going to have a shot. Hits the goalie. No rebound. coming up the side there. Good way to get it up the ice and to the lead wing for an opportunity there, but the goalie squeezes it tight. Just under 7 minutes left in the third period. It's 2-1 Arapahoe. Offensive zone faceoff. Blake Yates has it. We got Martin and Skolnick on there, along with Perkins and Colt Williams on defense. Held in by Skolnick. Blake Yates takes it to the corner. Gets some room around. Tries to go high, short side. Goalie has the post sealed. Sends it out and around on the corner. Perkins has it. Looking D-to-D for the pass. Colt Williams gets it. Shot is deflected by their defenseman. Walled off the puck is Grayson Martin. Arapahoe is breaking it out, has it in the middle. Gage Perkins jumps up tips it away momentarily. Puck is carried in off the Declan's right side. A soft shot in. Declan holds it with his glove. Defensive zone faceoff. Blake Yates has it. Tries to win it forward. Retained. Colt Williams working in the corner. 2 Jags and 2 Arapahoe. Arapahoe is able to pick it out cleanly. Coming around behind the back of the net. Looking for a pass. Is able to get it to the slot. Puck is just tipped off the end. Skolnick leaves it behind him. Puck is just barely taken out of the zone. Arapahoe just gets back in. No, not back in onside, as they don't clear the zone quite before the reset. So offsides, giving Highland a chance to change. There'll be a neutral zone face-off on the defensive side. Luca Bates is taking the draw. Tam and Venman back out there with him. Wins it to Tam. Tam's trying to carry it forward into the zone. Carries it in, but the puck came in after Tam, so there's an offside call there as well. Reset and off just in the neutral zone off the offensive side. Scramble for the puck goes into the Arapahoe zone. Venman giving chase, but it is sent up and out by Arapahoe. Puck is squeezed through Davenport and into the zone. Turned over there. Venman's got a little bit of speed, is able to get through the first 2. He's got a chance. Oh, good save by the goalie. All right, so we got some offensive pressure for the Jags. Luca Bates is on the face-off dot with Tam and Venman on his wings. The scramble for it. It's 1-2 Arapahoe. Rousseau steps forward to hold the zone. Breaks back the other way. Everybody's back checking hard. Davenport giving chase. Arapahoe gets a hard shot on goal. Great save by Declan to kick it to the corner. Puck is behind the net. Sent out front all the way to the top point. Tam is giving chase to pursue. Sent back behind the net around. Declan's there trying to squeeze it. And looks like the rebound trickles through and is going to go into the goal to make it 3-1 Arapahoe. Yates on the offensive zone, or the face-off at center ice. Puck is brought in, offsides just barely as Rousseau lunged and made a deke. Puck is won by Davenport, sends it up the half boards to Riley Jeffers. Got a couple people with him. Riley tries to flip it with the backhand, had a couple people with him. Flips it up in a glove save by the goalie. So wholesale line changes here. We got, looks like Luca Bates coming out with Skolnick and Grayson Martin. Colt Williams and Gage Perkins on the defensive side. Face-off will be the goalie's left. Luca's scrambling for it. It's one to the sideboards by Arapahoe. Tries to chip it up and out. Cole Williams holds it in. Tries to kick it through, but it's picked clean, and Arapahoe has an opportunity. Skolnick coming down. Good back check by Skolnick to face a wide shot. 3 Jags in the corner trying to get the puck out of the corner. Trickles up to the defense, who holds it in the zone. Luca Bates is able to chip it up and off. No icing is going to be called. Grayson Martin is after it. Around behind the net, sent back around. Gage Perkins is activated, comes up. Shot is tipped back into the corner. Grayson Martin coming around in the net to put some pressure. Can't steal it from the Arapahoe, who's able to pull it up the boards. Cole Williams pinching hard. Puck is held into the zone again. It's being circled back around by Arapahoe's D, trying to get some momentum. Gage tries to chip it in, but it tips out and over. Arapahoe's back on the offensive. Holds it at the half boards, sends it through. It is chipped through the slot. Arapahoe holds it there as well. Now it's coming up. Grayson Martin has the puck. He's got 1-on-2. Tries to dangle through here. Gets squeezed off by 2 different Arapahoe defensemen. Puck is sent all the way down. Looks like Rousseau's giving chase. Is able to hold it out. Gage Perkins picks it up from Rousseau. Chips it up and out of the zone. Held from being brought in. Blake Yates with some stick handling at center ice. Although Arapahoe is able to hold on to it and send it deep. Icing's waved off. Rousseau picks it up. Chips it around to the wall half boards. Comes up to Tam. Tam bounces it clean. Colton Veneman is on his horse. He's going to beat it there. And a trip on Arapahoe. So Highland will get a penalty or a power play with 2 minutes 35 seconds left. All right, timeout was taken by Highland's bench to try to set something up. They've pulled the goalie. They have 6 skaters out there. Looks like the extra attacker. So we got Blake Yates with Alexander Tam, Colton Venman, and Luca Bates is the extra attacker. Davenport and Rousseau on defense. Face-off is one back. Luca gets it, carries it forward, tries to throw it through off the side of the net, tries to send it up and out. Davenport's going to be there first. Holds the puck. Gets it, throws it forward, deflected wide of the goal by the defenseman. Venman's on it, putting pressure on the corner, throws it all the way down. Davenport tips it, and is going to go back to retain it. Carrying it forward, makes the red line, sends it deep. Blake Yates on the face-off. Luca is standing in a shooting position as the extra attacker. Tam, Venman, Davenport, and Rousseau out for the extra attacker. Puck is sent free. Davenport holds it in. Puck goes off of the defenseman, and it comes through. Shot is going to go wide of the net. Icing's waved off. Rousseau takes it, flips it up and out of the boards. Tam is able to get it out of the zone. Luca gets it, tries to send it all the way down. It's tipped, so no icing. Blake is pressuring. Puck sent around. Tam is able to hold it there. Blake's there to help him out. Puck is sent all the way down, and it's going to be an icing call. Jags have a 6-on-4 with the penalty and the goalie pulled. Skolnick tries to win the faceoff. Grayson Martin is going to have to battle to get there first. He wins it into the corner, tries the centering pass, but is lost and gets sent around the net. All right, there's a hooking call there. So with 10 seconds left in the first penalty, it looks like that the Jags are going to have a chance to go 6-on-3 for the remaining, for 10 seconds, and then power play for the remaining 1 minute 14 seconds in the game. Face-off will be to the goalie's right side. Skolnick's going to take the draw, left-handed draw. They have Jeffers, Martin, Skolnick, Perkins, and Williams out there with Skolnick. Face-off, one back. Grayson Martin gets it, tries to send it. Riley tries to tip it on net. Working sends it around behind the net. King's going to get there first, sends it deep again, falls down and is holding his leg. Going to get a stop there. Looked like he got rolled up. So Kings looked like he rolled an ankle or something with that right leg, but he's up and get to the bench. So there's going to be a face-off outside of the zone. Blake Yates or Skolnick or Yates are going to take it. Skolnick's going to take it. Grayson Martin, Jeffers, Blake Yates, Cole Williams, Perkins, Gage Perkins are out there. One back to Gage. Gage tries to flip it through. Holds off their defenseman. Blake gets it regrouped into the zone. Pinched off there on the blue line. Perkins has to regroup. Almost loses the puck. Williams gets it, sweeps it up to Yates. Yates is going to be bringing it up the side. He's squeezed off with a good defensive play. Puck is sent all the way down. Going to hit off the post and be an icing call with 31 seconds left. All right, so we're back to 6-on-4. Skolnick's going to take the draw. Blake Yates looking to come in off the side of the circle to him. He's able to pick it up, sends it in front. Jeffers tries to tip it on, but gets a little too much of the puck sent up. Gage squeezes it on the boards, turns it over in the slot. Was looking for somebody, but nobody there. Puck gets through Colt, so it's not going to be an icing call. 15 seconds left. Sent down in a Hail Mary pass, but it gets sent back in offsides with 10.6 left. All right, 3-1 Arapahoe with 10.6 seconds left. Definitely a much more even game than when these two teams met last. So Jags are making a lot of progress. Won't show up in the win tally this time, but great game by the Jags, putting a lot of pressure on. Shot goes all the way down. They wave off icing for the last 5 seconds.